Well, Dogs Inc. is one of only a few working dog organizations that serves Gold Star families. Jillian was matched with her skilled companion dog, Taylor, after she lost her husband in a military accident. She says Taylor helped her and her daughter heal and find joy again.
And Jillian is here along with Amanda with Dogs Inc. to tell us more about the program. And you brought a special friend, so welcome.
Thank you.
Glad you're here. Amanda, who did you bring with you?
This is Tammy. She's one of our skilled companions in training. So she's in training to be one of these superheroes to hopefully either serve a Gold Star family or a veteran family or one of the other options we have for skilled companion.
Well, Amanda, can you tell us a little bit more about the program, how it works and its structure?
Yeah, so our skilled companions are well-trained, well-behaved pets. So we will place them with Gold Star families. We're one of the few schools in the U.S. that will work with this Gold Star community. We also place them with active duty military families, veterans, visually impaired minors, and visually impaired adults. So they go to these homes and these families, and they bring comfort, joy, love, hope.
Cuteness, sweetness.
Comedic relief.
Right.
Well, Jillian, we're looking at pictures of your daughter and your dog. Can you tell me more about, what it was like when you brought your dog into the home?
Yes, absolutely. Well, Taylor came into our lives when we were really at a dark place, struggling with grief and depression, and Taylor showed up, and she just had this extraordinary sense of empathy and compassion, especially towards my daughter, Kaylee, who was only 5 when Dad passed away, and Taylor really made her feel seen and made her feel safe to love again, and brought that joy back to her. It has been amazing.
Wow. I mean, can you even imagine your life today without Taylor?
No, honestly, I don't know where we would be if Taylor wouldn't have came. I had tried everything for my daughter, counseling, just helping her, and when my words weren't enough, Taylor showed up and did what I couldn't, and I have no idea where we would be without her.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like your daughter was a daddy's girl from what I had, read about you. So I know that was probably very difficult. She was 5, you said, when her husband passed away.
Yes, ma'am. And she was very much a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
It rocked her whole world, pulled the rug out from underneath her, losing him, and her having to accept the finality of it. You know, for a long time she held on to thinking, oh, maybe it's a deployment and he'll come back. But as time goes on, you have to accept it's final, and it was really hard on her.
Yeah. Well, we're so glad to hear that she's doing better. We've got to say hi to her at home, right? Yes. And, Amanda, I'd love for you to, kind of recount some of the other stories that you hear from these families that bring in one of the dogs.
So many families. We've done placements with, we recently did a placement where the father is active duty, and one of the children is visually impaired. Yeah. And the dog has just opened up their lives, and she just is such a huge part of the family and just brings everybody out of their shell. The veterans who, their world is opened up now that they've got this best friend that can go everywhere and do everything with them.
I know when people think of Dogs Inc., they often think of the sightseeing aspect of them being able to help those with the visual impairments. So this is something else that you all do. And so kind of what's the difference, and what specifically do these kinds of dogs, what do they do?
So they bring comfort, they bring love to the home. They are pets. They're not. They don't have public access. So that their job is just to bring joy and love and warmth to their families. But yes, it allows us to service more populations. So we can work with the Gold Star community. We can work with visually impaired minors that are maybe not quite ready for a guide dog yet. The veterans that maybe don't quite want a service or not ready for a service dog. And give them that option to still have the best friend that brightens up their life and brings the love and companionship that they need.
Absolutely. Well, how can the community at home watching right now help you guys continue to be able to help these Gold Star families?
We always need puppy raisers. Our puppy raisers set the foundation for all of these dogs. They take them home, love them, train them everything that they need to be successful in the future. And anybody interested can apply on our website at dogsinc.org.
Okay.
Same thing for any of our programs. Anybody who's interested in applying for any of our programs, everything is on our website.
Lovely. Well, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. All three of you. I was going to say two.
Yes, all three of you. Absolutely.
Thank you for having
Thank you for having us.
And if you would like more information, you can just visit their website. There it is right there, dogsinc.org.